Hey everybody, welcome to Shit Happens, week number 420. Now you're probably going, wait a minute, we went from 413 to 420. That's because they've been some Facebook Live stuff, so if you want to catch them, you got to catch them there. But we decided we'd get back, and we're going to make these add value, right dude? We're going to add some value because sometimes I get a little off track. So, obviously for those who don't know, there is a tremendous opioid addiction in the United States of America. In 2016, OxyContin murdered 64,000 people. The reason I say murder because they'd be alive if they didn't take the drug. Now what OxyContin is a painkiller, which means it's prescribed by your local allopathic physician, which is pumped in by Big Pharma, and when you have pain, they say take this pill so you don't feel the pain. Some, I guess it's a permanent you don't feel the pain, which is a sadly unfortunate situation. And that was in 2016. In 2016, from 15 to 16, that number jumped up 21%, which is how many thousands of people died? 13,000. 13,000 people. Well, fortunately, Purdue Pharma, let's give them a round of applause. They're the maker of OxyContin, and they're to the rescue. Because the maker of OxyContin has now received a patent design to treat opioid addiction. Let's let that sink in a little bit. Let's think about this now. The people who sell you the OxyContin now have a patent on a drug to help you get off the OxyContin. Who wants to bet? I'm going to ask you first.
Okay.
If this patent, when they start making this new drug, what the heck's it called here? Pronounce that.
Buprenorphine.
When that drug hits the market, what are the bets that slightly before this drug hits the market, OxyContin sales go up?
I'll take that bet.
Okay, who else wants to take that bet?
I'll take that bet.
Why do you think OxyContin sales would go up before the patent designed drug to treat opioid addiction comes out? Why would they go up?
Because they can create more customers.
Oh. Interesting. So here's what's really interesting too. This is the best part of this article. Purdue Pharma, which is the same people who made OxyContin and buprenorphine, now they're in lawsuits fueling the opioid addiction. And it's I love this one here, a deadly deceptive scheme to sell opioids. So the same maker of OxyContin, who's been accused in several lawsuits of stimulating the opioid addiction with OxyContin, now has a drug to help you get off of the OxyContin they sell. How about this? How about not sell the crap? Just saying. I mean, I know that's weird.
Why don't you help people, not sell it?
Well, they're helping people. They're helping their shareholders.
They are.
And what's the family? I might end up in a black van. The Sackler family, which controls Purdue Pharma. Oh, weird. He's also, Richard Sackler, who sits on the company's board, is one of the inventors on the patent. Weird. So he's invented it.
Yep.
Get a little bankroll there. He sits on the board, a little more bankroll there, and they're going to sell the drug, a little more bankroll. I'd say old Richard's headed down to make himself some bank. Wow. In 2015, OxyContin had 2.5, what's that? Billion in sales. 2.5 billion. I like this part. In 2017, they were pled guilty to or 2007 to what's that say? Felony charge of misleading regulators about OxyContin's potential for abuse and paid a fine of $600 million, but they still sell the crap. So they were convicted of misleading. They paid the fine
11 years ago.
And they're still doing it. So think about this, people. They know it's addictive. They paid their fine. So it's like, I guess that's like a free pass, right? And they're still selling. So,
So I wonder when they had to pay their fine, if they had to like, do they have to change the like the recipe to make it? Do they have to do something to make it less addictive? Do they have to
No.
change anything? Or do they just pay the fine and then they're done?
It'd be good. And for our listeners out there, I like this one. They're saying that to answer questions about the patent, calling this whole report of why they're doing it. I like this because the FT report, which I read, is about they're questioning the maker of OxyContin to come up with the patent. They're thinking it's a little shady. But here's what the spokesman said. Read that. What does he say? This is a story built on speculation. You want to say, Frank? What do you got to say? Wow.
I think all great discoveries were speculation, weren't they?
Here's what I'm telling you. Say no to drugs. Just say no, right?
Yep.
So we're out of here.